back. Today I decided to fish San John south to seaward. This is really my home stretch of beach. It's about a mile long, so I'm going to start walking south, just trying to read the water just from the bank. I'm not going to be wading into the water today to try and find the holes with my feet or anything like that. I'm just going to blind cast and try to read water, so it might not be quite as productive as the ultimate fishing, surf fishing strategy, but it's still practice nonetheless, and we'll just see how it goes. What we see, there's a warning flag up for strong current. That could be a good sign. Maybe there's a rip current around here somewhere. I think I might see one. Some more choppiness in the waves right there. A little more weirdness going on. I'm definitely going to be casting into that spot over there. Okay, the tide is still pretty low right now, and so the water's pretty dang shallow, and I want to use the jetty to my advantage. I'm going to go out and throw a few casts into this deeper water, see if we come across a hole by chance. If nothing comes up, then I'm going to move on to that rippy looking area down there. Most of the water current is moving to the left, it's moving to the south. But when you see a high spot on the beach in the sand, where there's a high spot, the water washes up that, and then it's going to wash down to the right and to the left. Does that make sense? So the spots where the water is washing down to the right in the opposite direction of most of the current, it's going to clash into itself. The water's going to, it's going to crash into itself, and it's going to create an accumulation of water that wants to rip outwards. Basically, it's got to go somewhere. So I'm looking for little high spots, and I'm looking for any backwash that's making its way to the right rather than to the left, or at least straight out, which I'm seeing a lot of current moving straight out. So this beach is pretty level for the most part, but there are some spots. See how that's creating like a little rip right there? Because there was more water coming down that little channel. So anywhere where there's water getting concentrated as it's making its way back out, it's going to stir things up, kick stuff up into the water, and there could be, if there's a hole nearby, hang out in that hole, waiting for food to be delivered to them, waiting for it to get kicked up. So I'm going to go ahead and cast right into here and see what happens. Alright, my phone got wet, so I couldn't keep you updated there for a minute, but I found a big bed of big sand crabs. I've got a nice pocket full of them. I caught one surf perch out here. I noticed the backwash was going to the right instead of the left. And then over there it was going to the left, and it was creating this spot where it was shooting out and keeping my line straight out. And that's where I caught that perch. I've been fishing here for a while now, and I haven't had any more action. I've casted left, casted right, casted straight, so I'm gonna move on. I see another spot where I think there's a rip, and then down a little ways, an even bigger one. I'm getting kind of excited to see what happens soon. Fish on, fish on. Ah! Fish on, fish on, fish on. It's in the backwash right now. Right in front of us. I think I got it now. I gotta take it easy. What is it? What is it? Oh man! He's fighting. Oh my gosh. Come on, let's get him, let's get him. Come on. Oh my god! I can't do this! Is that a corvina? Oh my god, I caught my first corvina! I caught my first corvina! I did it! I got a corvina! Woo! Yes! I caught a corvina! Dude! I caught one! Okay, yeah. I just caught my first corvina. I was rolling a sand crab around in the backwash. He picked it up, and he fought in the backwash for a while, but we landed him. Let's measure this fish. guys, so I really just caught my first Corbina after days and days and hours of trying to find those fish and trying to catch them. I didn't see that fish swimming around, by the way. I was literally just drifting a sand crab around blindly. But I did see food, I saw sand crabs, I saw current, I saw the rip current, so that's why I was fishing right there. And I wasn't paying much attention, I just kind of had my crab just drifting around in that current. I felt something kind of heavy, I leaned into it to see if it was a seaweed, and sure enough it was bum, 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 bum. And I was like, oh, that's a fish, that's a good fish, that's a big fish. And then it took a rip and drag. I was actually reeling it in for a while before I managed to get my phone out and start recording. How exciting, man. First Corbina, 19 inches. I'm so happy. Oh, look how beautiful it is out here. There's like, the waves are tiny, the tide's gonna be high, the wind is blowing, but that's not bothering me at all. It's overcast. I'm so happy right now. This is it, man. This is what I moved here for. Life is beautiful, guys. Get out there with your fishing pole, catch a bean, catch some fish. Let's keep fishing. Let's see if we can get another one. Hey guys, I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to California Surf Fishing Association group on Facebook, because they have been so patient and graceful and forgiving with me. Initially when I joined the group, I did not know it was against the rules to use swear words. Can't swear. And I posted something out, maybe in one of my YouTube videos or something, and I almost got booted again. But again, they took the time to message me, and they really took the time. They said, hey man, don't worry about it. These are growing pains. We want you here. We just need the rules observed. And so they were really forgiving and graceful. I didn't know their rules, but join the group, read the rules thoroughly, follow them so you don't get booted out like I almost did. It's not my intention to ever break the rules. I want to be a contributing member of the group, share information, share tips, share photos, ask questions, you know. So thanks guys for having me in the group. My friends, we are still fishing. I haven't had any luck since the Corbina, so today so far just one perch and one Corbina. But man, the people are so friendly on the beach today. I've talked to so many people. They're so cool. And I really appreciate that. It's wonderful. So hey, if you ever out on the beach and you see me out there fishing and you want to say hi, go ahead and do so. I like saying hi. I like to meet people. I enjoy friendly interactions. And I do hope to see you on the beach one of these days. I hope to see you reeling a big fat fish, doing something that we learned together, you know, just through studying and practicing and all this stuff. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Vince Goes Fishing, my first Corbina ever. Gosh, what a day, man! My first Corbina after days and days and hours of pounding the sand and searching for them. I finally got one. I don't know how these guys get 3 or 4 in a day, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna figure out how, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I do it. See you next time, guys.